Hey everybody, welcome back to Stogie Review. And for this review I'm doing the Crown Heads Jericho Hill 12 Honest Men Lancero. 12 Honest Men is a reference to a Johnny Cash song called Cocaine Blues, and it's about a man named Willy Lee that kills his girlfriend while he's high and drunk off of whiskey and cocaine. And in part of that song, he talks about being in the courtroom and basically being judged by 12 honest men. So that's where this came from. Now this cigar has a San Andreas Mexican wrapper, Nicaraguan binder and filler, and it's made in the My Father's Cigar factory. Now, if you get the box, it comes in a 12 count box, just like this. Pretty slim box there. And it has 12 cigars, obviously, in it for the 12 honest men. And it's in a Lancero, which is a 7.5 by 38 ring gauge. Here's a cigar here. We'll take a look at it. Get the focus. There we go. Really nice looking cigar. It's actually has a pretty nice fantail cap on it. Right there, you can see. Really nice looking wrapper. Real oily, as you can see. Let's see if we get a picture of the foot there. It'll focus. Really nice looking, thick, filling Lancero. It's one that I've been pretty excited to try to get my hands on, because I really like the Jericho Hill line. It's been really well. And my favorite so far has been the little petite Corona size. To me, that one's has the best flavor and sweetness and everything about it. It's just really, really well. It's really well blended. So as a small ring gauge guy, I was excited to see, the Lancero come out in it. Now with me, Lanceros can be kind of hit or miss. They're either really good or they're really bad. There's an in between. And they're relatively hard to roll as well. So you're either going to get them, they'll be spot on or they'll be plugged. It's kind of where they go with, either perfect or they're just, you got to throw them away. And so far, I've never had a bad one from My Father. So with this release from Crown Heads, I was pretty excited to finally get my hands on this cigar. Now, this cigar is a limited edition. It's only 3,500 boxes, for 12 count. So it's 42,000 cigars made. A box retails for around 120 bucks. So it's a pretty reasonable price for a limited edition cigar. Because once these are gone, they're gone. They're not going to be released anymore. So let's go ahead and clip the cap off this thing and see how it is. Draw is spot on. It's really got a nice woody, leathery type of flavor on the pre-light. Just a perfect draw. I was glad to see that. Even though, like I said, from My Father, I've never had anything, a Lancero from them or anything that's small ring gauge. It's not been spot on. So. It's kind of a unique flavor on the right off the bat of the cigar. It's got a has a pretty nice woody note. That's it's a unique type of a woody note. It's not just like, you know, usually we say we always get cedar or whatever, but this has a little bit more of a sharpness to it. So it's kind of like, maybe because I've been spending a lot of time in Texas lately, but it almost reminds me kind of like a mesquite flavor from of the woodiness. But I also get a nice pepper note, and it's not a real strong pepper. It's almost like a little accent that's in there, and it's really nice. And I get the leather. Leather's probably the core note so far in this thing. It does have the sweetness in it, but it's not a real strong sweetness, kind of like what's in the shots. Little petite Corona, that's probably my favorite size out of the whole line. But it does have that sweetness in there, but it's really subdued so far in the cigar. It's really nice. And it's opening up. Even just that far into it, I can, you know, tell that it's starting to open up even more, and I'm getting more flavors out of it. So I'm gonna smoke this to the halfway point. I'll be back to let you know how it is. I'll see you in a second. Hey everybody, I'm back. You can see I'm right at the middle mark now. Cigar has really good flavors. It has that nice mesquite flavor, the leathery notes. It still has a little bit of that black pepper, but it's faded down pretty solid. I really get that on the Jericho Hill. That sweetness actually has picked up now in about the middle point of the cigar, and it's got a nice little mocha note in there as well. I'm also picking up like a little hint of a coffee note. Really good flavors so far. Really enjoying the cigar. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'll finish the cigar off, and I'll let you know how it is in a second. Everybody, I'm back. I'm near the end of the cigar now. Really not a whole lot has changed on the cigar, except maybe at the end of it, I am picking up a little bit more of the black pepper that I got in the beginning of the cigar, and it faded away in the middle, but it's really kind of coming back now. But other than that, I'm still getting the same flavors. I get the mocha, the coffee, the leather. I'm getting that the kind of mesquite woodiness that's on there. It's a really tasty cigar. For me, it's probably my second favorite, the Jericho Hill line. I still like the shots better. It's a little bit sweeter, and that's kind of what I like with this blend. It's just really enjoyable. But this is probably right behind it. I really enjoy the cigar. On the back end of it, I did have to do several relights, but I mean, it's Lancero, and it's kind of humid where I'm at right here, so you know, it probably is going out because of that. But overall, it's been a really outstanding cigar. Yeah, really tasty. And the mocha note's actually pretty strong on the back end too. Just a really good cigar. For a limited edition, the price point is pretty spot on. I mean, you're looking around, what, $12 a stick? That's not bad at all for a limited edition. And it's a good size for the Lancero too. It's a little bit bigger Lancero, and I really enjoy it. It's a really good cigar, so check them out before they're gone, because you definitely want, you know, check these out before they disappear. I definitely learned my lesson with that on the mule kick, so I'm probably going to buy another box of these and put them up just to age them and to try them out later on, and have some of the smoke later even too. But really good outstanding cigar for $12. You just can't go wrong. So on that note, I'll see you next time.